Now, please. Hey, please now. Let me forward it because I just want it to play up to the end. I'm just forwarding it now. This thing played along for a very long time. Now this is when the incident ended, and the guy, I'm still forwarding it. The guy was literally crying, literally crying. Okay, all right. Barrister. When I watched this video, I felt highly irritated. And why I'm bringing this is because this issue of kneeling down to propose to a woman has always irritated me for a very long time. Since its inception, that's just the reality. I don't even know where Nigerians, where we copy, we are Africans. I don't even know where we copy this nonsense from. Of course, from the West. I don't even know who originally started this nonsense, that who gave someone this idea that a man have to actually kneel down to propose to a woman. I don't even know how someone came about thinking this such thing and invented it, and boom, it's all over the world globally. Just people are copying it every day, especially the Gen Zs, not just even before the Gen, I have seen older people, our age mates, doing that nonsense. I feel I get irritated when I see a man kneeling before a woman to propose, for God's sake. That is one. Secondly, can you believe that a man actually cried because a woman cried literally because a woman refused to take your proposal? And I don't get it. And he was literally pleading. I beg now, please. We're in the public. Literally pleading for love, for someone to accept, somebody you want to marry. Barrister, what's your take on that?
Well, you know, this is one aspect of what we call cultural imperialism.
Yeah, that's it.
It was not there before. We learned it from the Oibo people that came to colonize us. We were not doing that before. Even now, a large percentage of our people don't do it.
Yeah.
They do it in the cultural way. I myself, I have said I can never do something like that in my life. I will marry in the cultural way, as our people used to do. Now, if you look at this chap, two things. The embarrassment that he caused himself in the public space. You cannot blame the lady at any point. If you want to marry a lady, nobody sees a lady for the first time and walks up to her and says, I want to marry you. Yeah. You have a relationship.
Yeah.
In the course of the relationship that you come to know each other, you interact, you go out together, you will find out, you know whether the lady is ready
to marry you or not.
Ready to marry you. This is not by force. No matter the love you have for a girl,
honestly, that guy
the girl must be ready to marry you before you will take the next step.
That is it.
That kind of thing is like blackmail. You go to the public where people are gathered, believing that the girl will not embarrass you. Now, if she fears to embarrass you and agrees when she does not really want to marry you, what will be the result of that marriage?
Yeah, that is the point.
It's not marrying you with her heart.
Yeah.
She only wanted to avoid an embarrassment to you. So why do you want to expose yourself to something like that? If the boy, there, from all I can see, they are NYC, they are all in
Yes.
uniform, means they have been having meeting, they have been meeting each other and have interaction over time. In that period, if you did not know that the girl is ready to marry you, loves you to the point of marrying you, then you are a fool. You don't know what you are doing. And for you to go to that step is a sort of, like I said, trying to force the issue, trying to blackmail her. Apparently, maybe you have even talked and the lady has already told you that no, she's not ready. So you choose a public place to
To
go
embarrass
and
yourself.
coerce her. But in the process, you end up embarrassing yourself. And why would I look? If no matter what, how much I love a woman, if a woman refuses to marry me, I will be happy because I would have dodged a bullet.
That is it. That is the
I will
point.
take it that I have dodged a bullet. Marriage is a lifetime endeavor. When at the beginning, when the love is supposed to be at its highest, a woman says she's not ready to marry you, and you still insist. What do you think will happen when the
And
marriage?
barrister, no, you see,
It
I,
will
I
not
don't
go
think
far.
now ask a question. I wonder why whose idea was this in the first place, and where did such idea come to
This
play? Because
this
hold on,
idea
because
came.
the truth is, hold on, because the truth is I don't get it. It is even biblical that marriage now when you are marrying a woman, it's let's not be politically correct about it. We all know that as no me hold on. As much as I respect women, I especially my wife, I married I married the best woman any man. In fact, my wife is a woman that every man will always desire to have. But the reality is, for God's sake, if I'm marrying if anybody, you are marrying any woman, you are doing that woman favor, for God's sake. Let's call a spade a spade. You are doing that woman favor, for God. So why should I kneel down to propose to a woman? For God's sake. When I'm the one doing you a
What
favor.
what I'm saying is, I use the word cultural imperialism. Most of these people don't even understand they were copying Oibo people that came to colonize us. Because this thing was not there before. It came with the advent of colonialism. They saw how Oibo people were doing. And in our usual way, whatever Oibo people is doing is better than what we are doing. So you copy. That's how the thing
And that is
seeped
why
into
marriages don't last these
deep.
days. But how will marriage last?
How we
How,
married in the old days,
how will marriage
even
last?
people, somebody will call you and give you your daughter, his daughter,
Daughter,
and the marriage will last.
you will last.
But
That is the
nobody will
point.
just call you. Nobody will just call you and say, "Take my daughter." They know your family. They know your history. They know your antecedents.
Well, that is the
Before
point.
somebody will say, "Oh, this man has been a very good man. Let my daughter go to him, and she will have good life." But we now copy something that we didn't know the implication. We didn't
Honestly.
know why it is being done. Why would you
Honestly.
kneel down to propose
To a
to a
woman.
woman who you are going to marry
I'm telling
and
you.
who you are going to be the head
Head, for God's
in the
sake.
family?
This is irony. This is a really conflicting. Somebody that you are supposed to be
Whom you are going to take care
of. Honestly. Huh? I don't get it. For God's sake, this kind of conflict is just unbelievable. Or not conflict, contradiction is really, really unbelievable. Because hold on, you are supposed to be the head. You are going into an institution that you are supposed to be the authority in that situation, in that institution. Yet you are bowing to a woman. You are technically bowing to the
That is
leadership of a
why
woman. For God's sake.
these are some of the things that have made me to campaign for cultural renaissance. Let's go back to our culture as much as we
That
can
is
go
it.
back to. As much as we can go back to, let's go back to it, including jettisoning our foreign and fake names that were
Yeah,
imposed on us,
actually, yeah.
and many other practices. You know, sometimes when religion wants to be like an octopus, it wants to embrace everything.
Everything.
It doesn't know boundaries. And this is because the religious leaders want control. Not even because of God. They want physical control over societies, over people. So they introduce all manner of things. From blessing of church on marriage, they become church marriage.
Yeah. Yeah, that
If
is
you
it.
marry
Honestly.
outside the church, they will not recognize the
Recognize
marriage.
it, honestly. Which is
But
crazy.
it was just a matter of you do your marriage between families.
That
The
is even
marriage is
up to
concluded.
today. I still believe that the main church marriage
Till
not even
tomorrow, from
biblical.
a Christian perspective, even
Yes.
Islamic, it is always families
If that
that
is the
marry.
point. Church marriage is not even
So
biblical self. I don't even
we
consider that
can
biblical.
marry and come to church and say, before God, we pray, bless us, and this thing. That is what initially happened. But the church has amortized it, enlarged it, and made it a sacrament.
A requirement now. It's even a requirement now.
When you marry in the family, they will not recognize
it anymore.
You will not even take Holy Communion.
Yeah.
They will not allow you to take Holy Communion.
Yeah.
You must come and do another ritual in the church, which includes the exchange of rings.
Yeah.
This thing too was not there.
The funny,
it was not part of our marriage system.
Honestly, now the truth is, when I proposed to my wife, it wasn't even a proposal. Let me be frank with you. Why should they? What I proposed, the way I did it, let me be frank with you. What I did was, I didn't even give this is going public. Of course, my wife will watch it. I didn't give her a ring. I didn't propose my wife with a ring. I just told her, I want to marry you. And that is it. And she accepted. And so, I don't know. And up to today, to God be the glory, we are still in marriage. It's been 22 years now. For God's sake. So, the truth is, I honestly, I don't know why we copy everything the West. Even our English right now, you hear, go to Nigeria, whatever, go to in Nigeria, and the worst part is that we copy more of US than even the Britain that colonized us. Our English now, you see, the English now is becoming American than British English. You see, Nigerians now, what they speak now, that me, we even in the USF, I still they speak our usual Nigerian. I'm having issues here with them, sir, because I still speak, sometimes you use that British English, they don't even understand what you said. Some of the pronunciations and some of the words and the spellings are different or whatever. So, but you hear Nigerian, you hear when I watch all this Nigerian movie, and some of them are even when we interact with some of them, you see that it is the US English they are copying now, not the English of our colonial masters. And they have forgotten that the real English, that England is the real owners of English.
What we call Queen's English.
Queen's English. They are the real owners of English. Yeah, they are copying the copycats.
You know, societies that have been overrun culturally, it becomes a status symbol when you exhibit the culture of the foreign country that has overrun you, or the foreign distinct that has overrun you. So within Nigeria, it is a sort of status to speak like an American. That is it. That is the truth.
That is unbelievable.
Anywhere you go in Nigeria, if you are speaking with an American accent, people will look differently at you.
That's unbelievable.
So it's a sort of this thing. If we really want to develop, we will start mentally, because our mental stability has been overtaken.
Yeah, honestly.
If we want to develop,
we need that orientation, honestly.
Develop, we will reinvent our mentality.
Yeah, that is it. Honestly.
A lot of cultural and imperialistic practices that we have adopted without even understanding their meaning.
Yeah, honestly. It's so sad anyway. All right, Barrister, thank you so very much for this show. I brought you out even when it was not convenient for you. I appreciate that. I feel so honored. All right. Yes, to round that up, honestly, you young guys, you the Gen Zs or whatever, can you quit this nonsense and start being a man? Start being a man, for God's sake. You are supposed to be an authority in your relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. I am a respecter of women. I respect women so much. In fact, I have very, very good, better relationship with women than even men. and the women that have come in contact with me with that testify to that. So I'm a respecter of women. I don't denigrate. But the reality is, I always believe there should be everybody. There should be a relationship between a man and woman. It should be a two-way street. Just maintain your lane. If you maintain your lane, if the woman maintains her lane as the weaker vessel, and the man maintains his lane as the weak vessel, we have the weak. The man is weak as a human being, and the woman is weaker. But the weak is stronger than the weaker. So that's the reality on ground. So if both parties maintains their lane, you don't have any problem. So, and maintaining our lane means, if you're a man, maintaining your lane means do not stoop low, do not kneel before a woman. For God's sake, to propose to her, it is unbiblical. That is one. If you're a Christian, it's unbiblical. Secondly, it is uncultural, un-African. Please stop that nonsense and be a man. Stop being a weakling. All right, Barrister. Thank you very much for your time again, and have a good,
pleasure.
blessed week ahead.
Same to you.